guys, so today's video is going to be a Disney themed video. I am obsessed with Disney. I will admit it. I'm obsessed with Disney. But over the past few years, I've been collecting something from Disney, and I want to show you guys my collection of what that item is today. So you know how whenever you're walking around the parks, you always see people wearing different hats or headbands with ears on them? I am one of those people who collects the ears that are on the headbands. But the first two things that I want to show you are not the headband type ones. These are special ones. So the first thing that I want to show you is a, standard Mickey ear hat. I have never owned a true Mickey ear hat like this before in my life until I owned this one. My aunt gave this to me last year on my birthday for when I graduated high school, which was in 2015, so last year. We were going on senior trip, and she thought this would be a very cute thing for me to wear. It has, the little graduation cap. It says class of 2015. Doesn't say my name on the back or anything. Has the little tassel. It has the little Mickey ears. I wore this in the parks. Although this is not my favorite type of hat to wear, it was still fun to wear, and I enjoyed wearing it. So a few years ago, when I was at Disney, before I graduated high school, I saw these ears, and I'm like, oh my god, I need those ears. Yes. So I have those graduation ears that I just showed you, but the main ones that I wanted to buy was this one. It's a legit graduation cap. It looks like a real graduation cap. With the big flat hat on top. But this one has ears on it. It says class of 2015. It has a nicer tassel, and the little thing says 2015. I don't know if you can see that. It ties up in the back. I loved wearing this so much. I would have worn this on graduation day if I could have. Instead of wearing my hat that they gave us for class, I would have worn this because my class's hats were blue exactly like this, and our colors were blue and gold. So this hat perfectly represents my high school, and I love this one so much more than this one. I do love this one a lot, but this one it looks like a graduation cap, and that makes it so much more special to me. I don't know. I'm really weird. I'm obsessed with Disney. I've said this already? Okay. Alright, so let's get into the headband ears. I am a little OCD about this. It's a bad problem that I have. I have written on the little label which number in the order that I bought these. So this is the first pair that I own. As you can see on the back, I have labeled every single one of them the number that I bought them in. So this is the first pair of headband ears that I ever bought from Disney. It's like a little cheetah leopard print. I don't know the difference. I'm not one of those girls. A little leopard cheetah print on it. It's like a really nice feeling texture. I don't know how to describe it. It has a little black feather, a little white feathers, some little rhinestones, a little white rose. This is the first pair that I ever bought. My friend Jordan actually got me hooked onto these, so shame on you, Jordan. But yeah, so this is the first pair of these ears that I ever bought for myself. The second pair that I bought is these. You can't really see that it's gold. Maybe you can now, but it's like gold sequins all over it. This one has some feathers all over it as well. Has some little details, some little jewels right here. This one's really pretty. It's really simple. The first few that I've bought weren't my favorites. I like to buy the more different ones. So the unique ones that you don't see around the park every time that you go there. The basic Minnie Mouse ear ones with the bow on it. I actually don't own a pair of those. I would like to buy one just to have one in my collection. But yeah, this is the second pair that I've ever bought. The next pair is this purple pair that's like a velvety feel to it. It has a little crown on it with some feathers and some lacy little polka dots with a little bow with some little crystals on it. This one's really cute. I don't know if I've ever worn this one in the parks before, but yeah, so there's this one. The next one that I have, I can't remember if this one was a gift or not, but this one has a lacy detail on the ears. It's got little flowers on them. It has a little hat, so if you can see, yeah, you can see the hat. So it has a little tiny hat attached to the top with some feathers, little flower with some pearls in the middle. This one's really pretty. I don't know if I've ever worn this one in the parks either. Majority of them I have, but some of them I have never worn in the parks before. And when I go to Disney, I try to bring ones that I've never worn in the parks before, but I always end up buying more in the parks, and I want to wear those, so I never actually wear these. Yeah, it's a really bad habit. So the next pair is like the biggest pair that I own, like huge. Okay, these things are monster. I didn't realize how big they were until I saw them in pictures. I'm like, wow, you're huge. This was a pair that I got for Christmas from my friend Jordan, who hooked me on these, and that is a Queen of Hearts headband. It's awesome. You guys, I love this so much. So we have some fake playing cards over here with the Queen of Hearts herself on it. We have her signature collar with her little crown, and we have a red bow. This one is covered in red sequins, and yeah, I wore this one so many times after I got this. I wore it on that trip so much. Like, I look ridiculous in those pictures because of this headband, but I don't care because I love it so much. So the next pair is another favorite of mine, my friend Jordan. I'm going to talk about her in this whole video so much, but she had this pair, so whenever I went to Disney, I was like, I have to go find that pair because I want a pair for myself, and that is Maleficent ears. Look at this, okay? Just take it in, take it in. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. So it has her signature horns. It has some fire, her little ears and stuff like that. It's just, it's stunning. I have done a Halloween costume of Maleficent with these ears for school. It was awesome. I rocked it. These ears are awesome. I think this is one of my favorite pair. I have more that are my favorite. So these two were actually a Disney villain collection that they came out with. One like Halloween, I think. They also had Ursula and one other, but Ursula's was kind of funky and it wasn't my favorite. So the next pair is one that you can only get on a certain time of the year, and that is for the Flower and Garden Show in Epcot, and that is this lovely little pair. It has little ladybugs on top, little green fuzz to represent grass, I'm assuming. It's just this little basic pair with little ladybugs on top, but I love it. Look how cute it is. It like resembles Minnie Mouse's bow. Yes, this is one of my favorite pairs as well. Let's be honest, they're all my favorite pairs, but this one I really do love so much. So the next pair I believe is actually from Disneyland. My parents went to Disneyland a few years ago without me and my brother. They didn't just go to Disneyland, they went on a road trip of some sorts, and they brought me back this pair. This is another one of the more basic type ones that you see around the park every day. Pink sequin one with the Minnie Mouse bow on it. This is one that you see everyone wearing around the park. I don't think I've ever worn this one in the park, but I do. Oh, it's coming apart. I haven't even worn you and you're coming apart. That's why you're a basic one and not one of my favorites. So the next one I think was a gift from a friend. Maybe not. This one might have been from my parents as well, but it's this little black one with red polka dots. This one also has another little hat attached to the top, and it has little ribbons in the back. This one has a bow in the back. This is one of my favorites. Really cute. It has one of those, what's that little thing called? The little black silhouette of Minnie Mouse. Has some feathers, a little flower on top. Yeah, this one's really basic and really cute, but I love it so much. The next pair that I have is not one that I would wear to the parks like every day if I had the chance. It's mainly for my love of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and that is this little pair. It's a little pirate themed pair. So you have a little skull and bones of Minnie Mouse, a little feather, a little pirate's like hat, because like see how it's shaped like a triangle? Like the little pirate's hat has, ooh, I've been attacked by feathers. Some feathers on it, some pink and white stripes. This one's really simple as well, but I love how cute it is. It's just, a really simple, cute pair of ears. So the next pair is another one that is becoming a basic pair of ears that you see around the park every day, and it is this monster. This thing is huge. It's these big, fluffy Minnie Mouse ear bows, and that's literally it. It's the polka dotted pink bow that Minnie wears, and it's just this simple, fluffy headband bow that I have started seeing on everyone in the parks. And yeah, that's pretty much all this one is. I don't think I maybe wore this one in the parks one time, but like this is a really big one. Okay, whenever you're wearing the ears in the parks, you have to be very careful because you're taller than you normally are. So you forget about the ears and like you're walking in somewhere and they just knock off for you. Like these are dangerous. Like this can knock someone out. So the next pair is another one of those more basic type ones, and it is this little number. It is covered in sequins in a leopard print, purple and black, with a bunch of feathers, a little flower on it, a peacock feather actually. I don't know how mine got messed up, but it did. I think I did that. I don't think I bought it like that, but somehow I messed it up and it drives me nuts. But this is another one of the basic type ones that you can find in almost any store on Main Street, in downtown Disney, and almost any gift shop that sells these ears. So the next pair is one that is way more special to me because it is from a certain year, and that is the Food and Wine Festival from 2014. I was going to college for culinary, and my best friend Jordan, who got me hooked on these ears, she went during this time in 2014, and she brought me back a set of ears that say Epcot Food and Festival 2014. I love this pair of ears so much because they are more special, because they were, you know, a limited time, because they were the 2014 Food and Wine Festival. I don't know if they look the same every year, but they just changed the number on it. But yeah, so these are just a basic chef white hat with the Food and Wine Festival logo on it with the year that it was bought. So my most latest buys when I went for senior trip last year are the next two, and then the last one is my newest one, my most exciting one, and I love it so much. But the next one is this another type of basic one. It's blue sequins with white stars and a white bow on it. I got this during senior trip last year, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Memorial Day weekend. So I don't know if that's why these were on sale, but I saw them and I didn't have anything like these, and they were very unique and I love them so much. I can't wait to wear these in the park. I don't think I wore them on senior trip because I was living in this thing, but this one is definitely one of my newer favorites. It's so simple, but I like it. So another one that I bought on senior trip that I'm absolutely obsessed with, because they got rid of this thing in Hollywood Studios, or MGM as I grew up knowing it, is this little basic pair of black Mickey Mouse ears, but with the Sorcerer Mickey hat on top. Y'all, I was devastated when they told us that they were getting rid of the MGM hat. Like, y'all, that is the icon of Hollywood Studios. I'm still so sad that it's torn down. I saw it one last time in like 2013 or 2014, and then I went for senior trip and it was just gone. And it was so sad. It's just so empty in Hollywood Studios without this hat. It's so sad. And I want the hat back. Hashtag bring Sorcerer Mickey hat back to MGM. So my latest and newest and last pair of ears that I have gotten recently is ones from Disneyland. I didn't personally go to Disneyland. I had my cousin get someone to mail me a pair. Basically, yeah, I have problems. That is the 60th diamond anniversary of Disneyland ears. Look at these, okay? Just let's take a second and just look at these. So they're a black sequin covered ear with a blue mini bow inside, covered in rhinestones. I saw these on one of the YouTubers that I watch, VidCon vlogs from last year. I was like, Holly, I need a pair of these right now. How can you give me a pair? Because she's a Disney travel agent, so she has connections. So I was like, Holly, I need these in my life. How can you give me a pair? So she found me a pair, and I love them so much. I don't even think that was English, but I am absolutely obsessed with this pair of ears. I cannot wait to wear these in the park. They're so simple, but they're so pretty, and I love them so much. So if you were trying to keep count, this is my 16th pair of ears. So I have 16 of these headband ears plus 2 of the normal cap style hats. So that makes 18 hats or ears that I own from Disney in general, because some of these have come from Disney World, some have come from Disneyland, and I'm obsessed and I can't be stopped, and I cannot wait to go for Thanksgiving. But I'm obsessed and I cannot wait to see what special unique ones that they have and just buy them all. It's a bad habit that I never want to stop because I love Disney and I'm obsessed with Disney, and that's all that I have to say today. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed seeing my Disney ears collection. Give it a thumbs up if you just love Disney. I mean, who doesn't love Disney? I mean, don't get me wrong, some people do not like Disney, and I understand that. I completely understand that. But I mean, how can you hate Disney? Disney is like a second home to me. But let me be more specific. Disney World is like a second home to me. Just every time I go there, I just feel a sense of happiness, like you should, and just home. I don't know how else to explain it other than Disney is home. I'll see you guys later. Bye! Have a magical day.